My name is Carrie Rollins, and I am a master's student in my third semester with the Fab Lab with Dr. Papps as my advisor.
My name is Tiffany, and I am a PhD student in the lab.
I'm the State Marine Mammal Stranding Coordinator for cetaceans and marine mammals, and work with large whale mortalities up and down the East Coast.
And my name is Maddie Peterson, your host for this week's episode of Dub Geographic. The people you just met are the individuals who do all the work right behind me in the Oriole Burevitch Laboratory. The OBL lab is one of the only strictly marine mammal stranding dedicated lab on the eastern seaboard, and they do a lot of amazing work. Get ready to check it out on this week's episode. Responding to beachings of all different types of marine mammals, the researchers here are coordinating a worldwide effort to understand the physiology and behavior of these animals, all in an effort to understand why they were stranded in the first place and to get more knowledge on how to conserve these animals more effectively. UNCW students can get a hands-on learning experience with the Marine Mammal Stranding Program, where they learn how to respond to strandings and take part in crucial research projects. But what are these research projects specifically about? We sat down with some of the advanced students to find out more.
I started doing research here as a master's student looking at a parasite called Crassicauda that occurred in the pygmy sperm whale. It's a pretty large worm. It can reach up to 9 feet. And we found that this worm lives in the gland that occurs in the neck, kind of like the musk gland of the elephant that you see. But cetaceans are supposed to be hairless, glandless animals. So A, what is it doing in this gland? And B, what is the gland doing? We found that the worm actually hangs its tail down into this gland where it can lay its eggs in the secretion. So when the animal expresses the gland to put the secretion out into the environment, all the eggs go out with it. So looking at the parasite itself is a way to look at the population and the population health by looking at the prevalence of this parasite and also the pathogenicity of the parasite.
So my research is looking at the comparative morphology of the spinal cord in shallow and deep diving cetaceans, which are dolphins, porpoises, and whales. And along with the spinal cord, I'm also looking at the associated vasculature surrounding the spinal cord. I was always really interested in vasculature, and then they mentioned about this project that was a possibility. They got an ONR grant, which is Office of Naval Research, and no one has looked at these structures before, so I was really excited to get to be able to be a part of it. So for the Marine Mammal Stranding Program, as graduate students, we get to volunteer, and we are on call 24/7, 365 days a year, so whenever there is a live or deceased marine mammal, we are able to go to the beach and respond to that animal.
Well, now I'll be thinking all about the vascular structure and parasitic worms in marine mammals. If you would like to learn more about the Marine Mammal Stranding Program, feel free to check out their website where you can learn about information about the lab, how you can volunteer, and so much more. Thank you so much to everyone for participating, and be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to UNCW TealTV on all your social media platforms, and see you next week, Seahawks.